What's good?
What's good, man? How are you?
I'm good. And
Made it to the Bronx, huh? Always a journey to where we gotta go, right?
She was like the Warriors fan.
Oh man, I could dig
on.
it. I could dig it.
What you know about that? Come on, oh, you're ready.
I be putting my boys on to the old things, they know.
You gotta take them back to the old show.
Of course, of course. Well, when I started as an artist. You know what I mean? I used to really just rap for like DJs from the neighborhood, and like they would put me on their mixtapes. You know, I was really more in the streets more than anything. You know what I mean? And then one time they called me out. I went to drop off some, you know, doing my thing, and I was in the cypher, and in the cypher, I look in the cypher and I noticed that Ski Beats was there, and at that time he was in a group called Original Flavor. You know what I'm saying? So him and DJ Red Handed, shout outs to Red Handed, Third Villain, One Life to Live. You know what I'm saying? They were artists too. Well, I come and I look in the crowd because I noticed them from Video Music Box. So while I'm doing my thing, I guess out of everybody that was there, I guess they didn't really notice him right away. But I did because I'm a hip hop kid. You know, I was already on my groove. So I go, Original Flavor. You know what I'm saying? Like giving him his big arm, and he sees me, boom, he go, So after the whole cypher, you know, a couple of people that were there, he comes and calls me over, and I come over and I was like, what up, bro? You know, and he was like, yo, you was hot, man. And I was like, yo, thanks, man. And then Red Handed was like, yo, I never heard of a Spanish nigga, especially at that time. This was before Pun and all of them came out, you know? So spitting like that, so he was like, yo, you ever been in the studio? And I told him, nah, you know what I mean? I'm just out here, boom, 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 you know, just kicking the breeze. Now, fast forward, the next day comes, I get a text. At the time, it was beepers. Yeah. So I got a beep, and it said 110. So at 110 was really usually like, yo, call us back, we need you. So I didn't think it would be Ski, but Ski happened to live on 110th Street and First Avenue. So he used that code. But lucky that, because back in the days, if I didn't see really a code, I wasn't calling you back. You know, 110. Well, he put 110, and you knew it was after the number. You know it was that. So anyway, I go and call thinking it was the hood. So I go, yo, what's up? And he was like, yo, what's up? You know, like Ski boom. And I was like, who this? He was like, yo, what's up, it's Ski. And I was like, alright, what up? And he was like, yo, what you doing right now? Boom. And I was like, nothing, man, just chilling. He said, yo, why don't you come by the studio? So boom, as soon as I go in the studio, the first people I see laying, like we was talking about this earlier. He had a house full of people already. He had T Strong there, that was his partner. Camp Low was there. There was this kid named Cap Kirk that he used to produce there too. Dean Dash was there. So it was like I was walking in, not knowing really what was going on because everything was kind of new, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, all right, what up, what up, what up, what up? So everybody like you know, like it's almost like a friendly standoff, you know what I mean? But you know, getting to know whatever, everybody got something similar in their life together, start kicking it, start becoming friends. But well, think about this. The first day I met Ski, I met all those people, right? And then we walked downstairs. The first day I met Ski, I met all those people, right? And then we walked downstairs to go get a chopped cheese, right? Because it's on 110th First Avenue, if you know. When we go downstairs, who pulls up in a Pathfinder? Jay-Z. That was my day. So then the next day I come and I recorded my first song that actually ended up giving me my deal like about 3 weeks later. I never even thought it would happen. Like it just happened so crazy. Once that everybody kind of knew I was working with Ski. Shout out to Ski because you know Ski is my mentor and always showed me the true way of this hip hop game. You know what I mean? And I just like, you know, I met people that were interested in me and wanted to do that, and then you know, the deal just came out of nowhere. Got a video out, Funk Master Flex played it, like it was just so fast. Everything just happened so fast. Got to deal with Tommy Boy. Then we ended up, the single that we had ended up getting picked up by Def Jam. Go Down Later, we did the Jet Li Black Mass movie. Go Down Later, we did the Jet Li Black Mass movie. And then that's me as an artist. We work with Just Blaze, Black Mass.
Which joint?
The 701 Squad one, the title track on it. It was me, Royce the 5'9", Strick, Diamonds in the Rough, and Forbidden.
I need to go back to that joint.
Yeah. And I produced the Bigfoot joint too. And that was my first dibble. Like I was dabbling a little bit when I was with Tommy Boy. Like because I always had a studio since '95. Like I always spend it. We always had all this analog stuff. We used to have. If you ask anybody, we worked with my first single after that was with Memphis Bleak, and it just kept going on with Clep from Junior Mafia. I started traveling with hitting the road. Was on tour for the Lyricist Lounge with Eminem, Terror Squad, Dipset, Cameron when he was really just Cameron coming out with the 456.
There was always bars involved.
Yeah, I mean we was having a lot of fun in there. Then time went by and music going independent.
Bars involved.
Yeah, I mean we was having a lot of fun in there. Then time went by and music going independent. Started doing a little more of that. I just felt like I wanted to follow like what Ski had did and gave opportunities. Like him even being an artist. And to me, he changed the game in a lot of ways because even Missy using like scratches on her voices and Ski was doing that way before its time, you know what I mean? So, and just being around Jay and seeing, because I was around the whole, whole Reasonable Doubt at the time because I was with Ski.
Right.
So being around Ski, I seen a lot of all that get done. You know what I mean? Going to Uniques, being there, seeing the processes, seeing Camp Low blossom up to be great artists that they are. A lot of people that rubbed off with Ski, just me being around it just made me feel like this could be us too. Like just follow the same routine and just make it mine now and do what I do to the game. So with that now, fast forward to what I do now, I just started producing, getting now and do what I do to the game. So with that now, fast forward to what I do now, I just started producing, getting more into the producing game. And I've been blessed to have a couple of songs now on the radio. We worked with Jay Critch, young artist named Jay Critch, Famous Dex, working with my artist Ivo Hooley, Ahadi. We work with Murder Mook, a lot of the battle rappers, Cortez, Chess, my man Chess, shout out to my man Chess, Murder Mook for sure, Sensei, Torch from MMG, Gunplay. Man, the list goes on so much. I could be in here like just, but it's not even like, to me even the things is like me working with artists that never had deals and never was on the radio, to hear them on the radio coming from like the sources that we do in producing and going from point A to Z is like what I really look at it, because that's what Jay, like Ski used to work with everybody from the top artists to the nobodies, and you know what I mean? And to be able to do the same things and give people that shine and see it shine. And it's different, especially now in the game where we can really monitor it and see the growth. Really, before we would just want to hear how many.
It was separate. It was separate.
You have to take the word of the label to show you a printout of what numbers, is where you did it at.
They had the gatekeepers.
Yeah, it was a lot. At least now, it's fun, people, we still, it's a game of the internet. It's fun, people, it's a game of the internet, but you still got to be in people's faces. You see, like you and I we didn't meet in the internet, we met face to face, and those are the best kind of relationships that I kind of base myself on.
This is true.
And, that's what I'm trying to bring to the game now. And a lot of things is like, we just want to do good music, man. Like, I don't try to base ourselves into one hip-hop genre. And like I learned that from Ski too, man. I got a big up Ski, my man Mick and D Miracles, shout them all out, you know what I mean? Producers that I really enjoy being around with and seeing, you know what I mean? Seeing premiere work, and even now young producers like Das, who I see like blossom to what he's becoming and the sound that's coming out today and having it locked down. It's a good thing to see that, being a part of it, you know what I mean? And just being a part of this hip hop thing, man.
So what's the next step? Das, what are you working on in terms of your sound?
Well, I guess the answer that I have to give you a little bit of my background first.
Please.
Well, I was born and raised in the island of Antigua, and I moved here when I was 15. So like, it's a little bit of a blend of the cultures when you hear my sound. So I guess the best way to answer that is just like my end goal is to like bring my Caribbean roots into hip hop, which is really my first love. Like, and it's even now, it's present. You hear it like from anything. I might be helping somebody with some lyrics. I might give them something. The cadence might be like a Jamaican selector or something.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty much my
Big
sound.
drums
like
and
island,
big bass.
Yeah, big drums, big
All
bass.
right,
That shit just knock you in your head.
Percussion.
All right, I like that.
You know?
Nice full deep sound, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy because a lot of people would say that my music has a dark energy to it, but it really makes me feel good at the same time because that's what I use the drums for, is to tug on you. But then like I lighten you up with like bright instruments and stuff, and a lot of that I've been learning from Cobb, especially like lately. How to pick the right sounds and like just remain simple yet effective.